Good morning, DJ Talk family, and how you guys doing today? First of all, I would like to welcome you guys to the 37th episode of DJ Talk. And now, before we get started with this episode, I would like to send a shout out to everyone that is having a good week, and for those who have, lost a loved one and going through some tough times in your life. All I could say is my condolences go out to everyone that lost a loved one, not just to everyone, but their families as well. And you guys are in my prayers. So that's all I want to say, and just hope for the best for all of you. So, if you guys haven't heard the last episode, it was a transcending moment. So make sure you guys go check that out. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a very different topic. We're going to be talking about how to adapt to change. Now, some of you may be asking, how can you or we, as in putting the we into it, how can we adapt to change? That is a very interesting question. It means that when you want to change something, you want to adapt to that change. I've said it on here before, and I'll say it again. If you want something to change, first, you change what you have to change. That's only up to you, and you only. Changes is not a bad thing. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise, to be honest with you guys. Like, take for example, if you want to change your motives, feel free to do it, but do it for a good reason. If you want to change places, work extremely hard, then changes will happen. But remember this, always. Never let people tell you to change something. If you don't want to change, if you don't want to change, you change when you want to change. That's up to you and you only. I said it before. They are key steps of how to change. And we are going to start it off with the first one. Change your mindset. When your mind is not in position that it should be in, you should change your mindset. But not only your mindset, but also have a different mindset that goes along with it. Start to think more positive and eliminate negativity out of your life. And once you do that, your life will be different. Number two, change your way of thinking. Many times in our lives, we always thinking negative. And once we start to do that, everything starts to go left. And when that happens, you will not know what to do, nor will you able to rebound from adversity. So, if you really want everything to go your way and in the right direction, start thinking positive. I'll repeat it again for the people in the back. Start thinking positive and start thinking big. And there's an old saying that goes something like this: go big or go home. Sometimes in life, you want to go big. And my suggestion to you guys, always go big and always think positive. There, I said it. Number three, change your heart. When times are bad, you just have to keep your head up. Not get too emotional about a few things. Not get too heated when things aren't going your way. Not get too frustrated in things that you hoped and prayed for to come. Because if you are feeling this way, well, we just have to take a step back and think. But more than that, more than just wonder about how things can be better, how things can be calmer, how things can get elevated to the next level, and most importantly, how things can be done in the right way. Number four, change your focus. When you wake up and look at yourself in the mirror, you want to be a different you. You want a different you. You want to be a different person. You want to have a different energy. In life in general, you want to change your focus. You want to change your mentality. You want to change your perspective. If you want to do that, then I suggest you start doing something and you do something. Like, take for instance, you need to start, you need to become more driven than you never been before. You need to be more focused as you never been before. You need to be more motivated than you ever been before. And most importantly, you need to be more determined than you never been before. Now, we all know that failure is not an option. And that is absolutely correct. It is not an option. Failure is not an option. Because when it comes to success, that's also part of it, you know? Well, I guess you heard the old expression of a Michael Jordan that would be said, and don't get offended when I say this, but it's always going to say what it's going to say. And that is, in order to succeed, you must first fail. Me, take it from me, I've learned that. It wasn't easy, but it was an experience that I'll never forget. So, in order to succeed, not only you have to do that, but also you have to do a couple of things. And that is make a statement and also make an impact. You got to drive yourself to greatness. That's what you want to do if you want to go to the top of the mountain. And this is what I would advise you guys for this. Never, and I mean never, under any circumstances or anything, never lose yourself. Never lose yourself. Always keep yourself on top of the game. Always keep yourself on that level that you should be in. And for those that are, you're in the right place. If not, then my option is keep going and keep grinding it out. Number five, challenge yourself. When obstacles and adversity gets in your way, ask yourself this question. Do I let these things get in the middle of my destination? Do I let these things block me from achieving my dream? Or, better yet, do I let these things control my life and ruin my goals to be the best? And what I mean by that is to be the best version of myself. And if the answer is no, make sure you guys comment down below in the comment section. And you know the answer is no. So, no, you shouldn't. And you know why? Because you are not a quitter. nor are you a person that surrenders easily. Because in the world we live in, we don't have time to surrender, nor do we have time to quit, nor do we have time to throw in the towel. I've said it before, and I will repeat it again. But here I can say it. And here's the question that I always gonna remember since my karate days and since every time I would hear this question. When do we give up? And if the answer is never, once again, make sure you guys comment down in the comment section below. And give your opinion on it. The only thing I could say is be proud of who you are. Be proud of being a winner. Be proud that you are reaching your destination. And also be proud of sitting in the winner's table. And once you reach the next level, there's no way of coming back down from succeeding, and there's no turning back. Like there's an also, like we say back in our time, there's no turning back, there's no reversing. When it comes to reaching your destination, you keep going. And excuse the background. Sorry about that. Um, the only thing I could say is you keep going. Don't stop at nothing. And if anybody who is a negative person in your life, anybody that wants to hold you back, and anybody that wants to drive you apart from where you want to go, don't say anything except a few things. Watch me do it. You are not going to stop me from doing what I'm trying to achieve. And you are not going to stand in my way. And more importantly, you are not going to ruin something that I worked hard for to reach it. So you let them know that, and you tell them to take that to the bank on that one. And last but not least, number 6, stay humble. Every day is a gift. When you receive something great in your life, all you have to do is just be thankful for everything that is given to you. Whether if it's life, that's the most important thing to do, is be thankful that you have life. But when it comes to material stuff, you're thankful for having a car, a house, a business, opportunities, family, friends, and the people who are respectful and people who will ride with you to the end. Remember this. Just be thankful for having that in your life. And never, and I mean never, take anything for granted. It's always remember the great times that you once had, and cherish for the rest of your life. Always cherish the great moments in your life. Be humble, be appreciative of what is there for you. That's the only thing I could say about humility right there. Always be humble. Because once you're humble, then everything great will come towards you. Just do it every day. It may be hard and difficult at times, but at the end it's a great feeling. So you see, change is good. And once you adapt to change, nothing will ever go wrong. Once you make the best decision in your life, you are going to be the best at what you are. You are not going to lose hope. No, you will lose faith. I've said this before here, and I will say it again. You're the best around. Nothing will ever keep you down. That's from the previous episode that I did a few episodes ago. So make sure you check that out. Every day is a new day. So always adapt to great things that are going to happen to you and represent changes that you are going to make. And before I wrap this up, I would like to give you guys a piece of encouragement. And whatever I say here, don't get offended when I say this. And I'm not trying to take a shot at anybody, but I will say this: when life gets too crazy, and for everyone that is going through it, always remember this: control your emotions, stay calm, cool, and collected. And once you do that, you will come out on top. There's an old saying that goes something like this: cooler heads are going to prevail. So always keep that cool head at all times. And many years ago, there was a few things that I would learn about how to be positive and not even worry about negative things that will be said. There's a student creed that I've learned at a young age. Well, I don't know if I was either 15 or 16 years of age. I will hear this and I will read it. And it says something like this: I will develop myself in a positive manner and I will avoid anything that will reduce my mental growth and physical health. And to me, right there, that motivates me. If that motivates me every day, and and to continue to grow as a person and continue to be a positive person with a positive attitude, even if we live in a world that is negative, live in a world of negativity and all that. So if I can motivate myself by saying that, and to all my young people out there, I would suggest that you do the same thing. And you remember that every day. Remember to have a positive influence in your life. And develop yourself in a positive manner and avoid anything that will reduce your mental growth and your physical health. I know it's not easy, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. So thank you guys, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. But most importantly, I really hope it touched your heart as well. So to everyone in DJ Talk family, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing. And stay tuned for more episodes of DJ Talk. Stay positive, stay focused, and make an impact. Today is the last day of July. Tomorrow we're headed into August. Let's start August off with a positive mindset, positive attitude. Nothing but good things to happen. So I hope you guys have a great week. Peace out.